My man's Filipino, so.
Of course,
It's my bro right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
About to smash this shit. I'm a huge fan of beats that are complex enough to be entertaining to listen to on their own, but also open enough for an artist. Like, I mean, there's so much room on there for a vocalist.
Yeah, let that shit open.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the social media thing is tricky because when you hire another company, they, a lot of times they make false promises, and but on the flip side, just playing devil's advocate, like with social media, you're either gonna build an organic fan base, or you're not.
Yeah.
And a lot of that stuff you should and could do on your own. You know, like the concept of building each fan, 5 fans one fan at a time.
Yeah.
There's no shortcut to that.
Sample manipulation. How much can you fuck it up before you get a letter in the mail?
Sample manipulation.
I said that backwards, right? But
no, that's fine.
How little can you fuck it up before somebody's like,
got it?
That's my shit.
Got it. So every piece of music that's either registered on a PRO, like an ASCAP or a BMI or something, or uploaded to YouTube, by default, the person who uploaded it is agreeing that they own 100% of the song they're uploading, assuming that they didn't sample something else, right? And so when that happens, that piece of audio, there's kind of like a watermark that's attached to it, so that there's all these algorithms that say, okay, we recognize this piece of music because someone else uploaded it. You don't own that, so they send you a red flag for that, right? And so if you manipulate it enough, you might be able to get away with it, right? But there's these people that work for publishers, and they're called sampleologists. And their specialty is to go out and whatever company or publisher they represent under the catalog, they literally go out and listen and try to catch people that use their shit.
H delays for days and for reversing.
If there's a case that they can take you to court on, then you do it in front of a jury or a judge. And
so a jury would, at the end of the day, they're the
if it goes that far, yeah. I mean, but usually it doesn't get that far because unless there's like millions of dollars on the line. Like if Taylor Swift uses Funky Drummer and Greg, the producer, puts H delay and they don't clear it, they'll probably hear it and be like, no, that's Funky Drummer, we're gonna sue you. But if you do it and it gets 1,000 plays on Spotify, no one's gonna care. Who cares? Andrew, what's your favorite color?
I like royal blue.
Royal blue.
I like blue.
It's all about royal blue. Ocean blue is whack as fuck. Royal blue. Anyway.
With the, royalty-free sampling, let's say I purchase a sample pack royalty-free and someone else does. Let's say I get a placement first and my song's released first. Do I get paid from that person as well?
So you bought the sample pack as well?
Yeah.
But you placed it on a major and someone else also bought it?
Yeah.
Well, if you clear it first, then it's yours.
Okay, cool.
And the second guy gets flagged, right? And they take his shit down.
The second guy could get flagged, or they would find out that, hey, this person sampled it already, we need to replay this or not use it, or whatever the case may be. But it's true. If you're the first one, a producer who doesn't really listen to anything that's out there, and you're just copping all these sample packs and then you just use them, it can get a little blurry and weird, but for the most part, if you get it cleared first, then there's kind of like okay, that one's kind of taken, so.
You get paid when people use your drums and samples?
Not drums.
Not drums?
No.
Okay, that's my question.
No, I mean, shit, that was true. We wouldn't be here right now, This building would be mine, Have you tried at all? Tried to make beats yet?
Every time I do one, I'll do half of it and I'll get frustrated and I'll just go back.
What are you using?
Writing,
FL?
Yeah, FL.
All I can say, and this might sound like a cop-out, but all I can say is you're in the phase of just trying stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
Yeah, and you just have to continue to do that. 8 months is not really a long time. I would also, try to be mindful and not be too frustrated when you're making beats.
Yeah.
The process of making beats, especially 8 months in, is more of like a discovery phase where you have to constantly tell yourself that like it's okay for shit to sound not good, right? And so you just try stuff and try stuff, and then every day it gets a little bit better. Yeah, and it will. I mean, if you, any human being that does something enough times, you get better at it, right? One thing that helped me and a lot of people, I think, is when you're really early on creating stuff, you sort of mimic stuff that you like, and then you build from there, and then you get better and better, and then you start to put your own creativity in there. Check out my man Busy Works Beats on YouTube. He's like the FL master. Who, what was that, Curtis King? Yeah, I like Curtis King too. Try to write as much as possible too, like even you know, if you don't have a beat, like, do you written just poems and rhymes like yet without any beats? Or
Not really.
you know, if you're, let's say you don't have a beat, but like you're on the train or something, or you have some time to kill, like just start writing stuff down. Like, you know, open up your notepad in your phone or something and just write down like an idea. You know, if you have an idea that you get inspired by for a song concept, write it down, you know. So get into this habit of just writing everything down. Start doing that, and just, again, like I said to them, like, just have fun. If this brings you joy, then there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. Right? So good shit. Clap it up for Harrison. Some guy from the 70s on acid fucking killed those drums. I think that's like a great space to be in now. All of us in this room, I think it's a great time to be super creative. I think consumers are waiting for something new as opposed to, you know, something that is kind of safe and lies in the middle. For that to be 2 years old, I mean, you've always, it sounds like you've been creative for a long time. So yeah, just keep doing your thing and focus on the group. I think the group thing is, I mean, it sounds like a really cool thing, because what I usually suggest to producers is find an artist that you really click with, and because you also sing and write, you know, I think sky's the limit. To be a singer and a writer and a producer and to work with a rapper is a beautiful thing. Not every song is good, it's true, but like the more you make, the better.
Yeah.
Because, you know, for every 20 songs you make, there's something in there,
Something, right.
you know? Fire! Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. Hold on. You know that Drake song? Hold on. Just run that back real quick.